Hello! How we doing? I am Oscar, and today I'm going to be playing Fallout 76 for the first time since it pretty much came out. I played it a little bit on Game Pass back before it sucked, and I didn't really like it. I did play a shitload of other Fallout games: Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4. And I love the shit out of those, but this never really caught me. So I'm gonna start a character and see where the fuck it takes me. All right, here we go. Wow. Loading. Fallout 76. Wait.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault-Tec, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the
And our
fighting
wealthiest.
stops and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Okie fun. Okay. Go long enough to save the character. Great.
This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept.
Yeah, we'll just call it.
But it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day. It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Today's the day, everyone. Reclamation Day. We've been preparing for this moment for 25 years. We're ready. You're ready. America is waiting for us, so let's get out there. Overseer. You're invited. Everyone, win 10 p.m. to midnight. We've opened the remaining liquor rations and the official Vault-Tec party hats. The Overseer will give a speech at 10 minutes to midnight and will lead the countdown. Have fun. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to hit X. Our holotape is. Oops. What? I don't know what's going on here. We're done with this. This is silly. Well, we'll keep it though. Give me that holotape. Hi. Pip-Boy. Okay.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you.
You're
When you hear this,
creepy.
it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Everything's locked.
In 24 hours.
Yeah.
System
There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
At last. Today is your reclamation day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world.
Correct.
Excellent. Adventure and opportunity awaits you, sir. The kiosks have valuable information to help you thrive out there. Best get cracking.
Thank you.
Hunger and thirst can increase your disease risk. You do not want to contract weeping sores. Believe you me. Medicine checklist. Radex, Radaway, Stimpack. Got it? Good.
Wait.
Outside with a little elbow grease, you'll be powering up West Virginia.
A birdie
I'm
hat.
sure you've been lonely, but there's a whole vault's worth of companions outside. assuming they haven't been eaten yet.
Confidential, confidential, confidential. Overseer's eyes only. Violation VTP 01076. 25 years after the vault doors close, you are to prepare your citizens to leave Vault 76 and begin a process called reclamation. Specifics will be disseminated automatically as that time approaches. After Reclamation Day, you are personally ordered to find and secure 3 nuclear silos, codenamed Alpha Bravo Charlie. If these sites are still nuclear capable, ensure no one except Vault-Tec can access or launch nuclear ordnance. To be clear, even if there are other authorities, whether government, militia, or otherwise, their claims are to be ignored. Vault-Tec alone maintains jurisdiction. Vault 76 parameters. Congratulations, Overseer. Vault 76 is one of the most important projects that Vault-Tec has completed. No expense has been spared on building, staffing, and selecting the inhabitants of your vault. The cream of the crop of America have been chosen, including luminaries from Vault-Tec University. The special classes and instruction you've received about managing a vault do not apply to this assignment. Vault 76 is special. Your mission is to see the livelihood and well-being of all your residents and make sure they're ready to colonize America once the all-clear is received. It is to be expected you will face challenges we haven't prepared you for. Adapt, learn, and thrive. America is counting on you. Day-to-day duties. Your job as the Overseer is to see Your job as the Overseer is to see the overall health and safety of Vault 76. Avoid loss of life at all costs. The Vault residents have been carefully chosen for their unique skills and temperament. Due to the aptitude of the Vault residents, you may be presented with unique challenges in maintaining order. As a last resort, each domicile can be locked down and the resident imprisoned for any duration you deem appropriate. Enforced solitary confinement can lead to psychological issues, so factor that in. Also, the vault's doors cannot be opened from the inside. Keep the vault entry clear of all unauthorized personnel. The security team will stow all weapons and munitions after the amended entry period, and will be armed solely with non-lethal devices. If America is to be rebuilt, every life in the vault is special. Preserve them all. Mandatory shutdown. Our studies have shown that after a relatively short duration of living with the amenities of Vault-Tec, that test subjects can grow to depend on them. That will not do for Vault 76. After the all-clear message is received, Vault 76 will shut down all functions inside 24 hours. Air circulation will cease last. And you should warn the vault residents that staying inside the vault can be lethal after this period. Everyone must leave the nest. It's imperative that all residents are focused on the important job of rebuilding America. Reclamation Day has arrived. We counted down to midnight. I haven't seen everyone cheer like that since Vault Baby number 1 was born. I called lights out a couple of hours ago. Had to get security to help a few people get to their beds. Then the volunteers and I all got all the standees set up, just like we practiced. Need to make final recording. Then it'll be time to head out that door. I wish I could be there to help everyone on their way, but I know they'll make me proud. As instructed, we set up the survival packages. I've advised everyone to run fast and far from 76 as soon as the doors open. We have no information about what awaits us. Vault Tech says we're America's best hope. Now we'll find out. Annual review 2100. Another year down, our mission continues. Top issues. At current count, 6 residents are under disciplinary lockdown. That's up from 4 last year. The morale officer has managed to quash the worst rumors about Appalachia. Cannibal mutants, burning rain, whatever. But tensions are high. It's generally pretty easy to maintain order. The pedigree of most residents is impressive, to say the least. But competence sometimes means arrogance, and arrogance means my authority gets tested more often than it should. Hydroponics has been struggling to keep up with demand. I've been loath to institute mandatory rationing, but in 21-1, that may be necessary. 76 is full to bursting with people. More than we anticipated. Top success. The award ceremonies are a great way of stoking the most hardened egos, since everyone's so damn competitive. The low point was someone losing a tooth in a fight over the Best Dental Hygiene Award. The senior staff has been exemplary, as always. Very dependable and loyal. It's been a struggle to keep our overachievers placated. But another year down, and we're still here. The Vault 76 World Cup has proven to be a huge hit. The ball damn near broke the jukebox. But energy in the atrium was just a... Deleted files. No files found.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. Find me there.
Okay. And that's everything. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna... Oh, okay. Alright, sorry about that. Had a message I had to reply to. We are back in it.
Rebuilding America. Utterly terrifying. Glad I'm staying here. Still, I'm sure your camp will make it easy peasy.
Yes, whatever you say. Oh. What are these? Are these more camps? They are. Right. Inventory management, radio receiver, health monitoring, and more. Everybody's scary outside.
Remember, adaptability is key.
Ooh, do I get
Try another.
some glass?
Creative.
There we go. There's the items. Boom, got my glasses on. Ooh. All right. Okay, that was easy. Vault 76 is one of the most highly valuable and important vaults in our network. As such, these orders must be obeyed at all costs. The future of America is at stake. Upon receiving the activation notice, your team is authorized to use lethal force. Any obstacle or threat that stands between you and getting vault residents safely inside the vault must be dealt with decisively. Only authorized residents are allowed inside. All other personnel should be considered enemy combatants. The Overseer has special instruction after the activation notice. As soon as the entry procedures are completed, your team must stow all weapons in the specified containers. Further orders will then be dispensed. Trust your Overseer. Obey your Overseer. Know that each and every member of your team was selected specifically for this assignment because of Vault-Tech's faith in you. If you work together, you will succeed. Drunk and Disorderly. Jilcott M. Thompson. Singing loudly during the night cycle. He got into reclamation party stores and borrowed a six-pack. The rules say theft mandates a lockdown, but what's the point? In 2 days, everyone's out anyhow. Thompson threw Thompson in the holding cell to sleep it off. Assault. Nakamura investigated a complaint filed by our old friend Jake. Jake claimed that E. Jefferson shoved him with intent to commit bodily injury. Nakamura found a witness, and Jake was gently shoved out of the way after he was laying into Jefferson about being an ineffectual ass. Asked the chief whether we should nail Jake for filing a false report. Chief said Jake technically was assaulted, though, so it's pumped. God, I hate lawyers. Unauthorized access investigation. Terminal 023-B was hacked last night. Sandy investigated and we've got no idea who did it. The reclamation files were accessed, however, which has the chief furious. What does he expect? Half the resis are goddamn geniuses. How are we supposed to keep them out of restricted file? Doubled up shifts so we have more eyes out there. Like, that'll help. Thief. Another claim from Jake again. Sent Nakamura over. She's the only one that doesn't want to strangle the guy. Jake claims he's missing one box of sugar bombs from his room. He's demanding we investigate it. One box of sugar bombs? Told Nakamura to drop the investigation. With reclamation coming, we have far more important things to do. Log. Final entry. 25 years of service, no KIAs, and one hell of a send-off. I made one last plea to arm the resis before we open. Denied. My solemn hope is generations from now, visitors will come to 76 and read this and know how dedicated their forefathers were, how we regrew America from the ashes. But I must admit, I'm afraid as well. If some of the experiments in other vaults go wrong, it can give you nightmares. And that's the only things I know about. If we can only stick together, work together, I think we stand a chance. Had to lock down Casey for blabbing about the activation notice. The cat's already out of the bag, but orders are orders. Procedure is we announce tomorrow. But you can feel the excitement. The team keeps asking what to expect out there. The nukes knocked out our external sensors, so we're blind. Only the secondary Geiger counters are operational. Scuttlebutt gone wild. Lots of whispering of who's grouping up with who after reclamation. I worry that the biggest threat to the project isn't any threat we'll face out there. It's from within. The Rezzies are a formidable lot, but give them free reign and the Lord help us. Team tore through the activation notice checklist, logs wiped, non-essential gear secured, reclamation packages acquired, etc. The whole procedure went down in record time like we've been practicing for years. Some grumbling about unleashing the Rezzies without the Overseer keeping them in check, but overall a good performance. Alright, that's it. Look at the pretty streamers.
Goodbye. Aloha. Ciao. Arrivederci.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Flame. Via con Dio.
Battle-ready dwellers leave the vault at 20 with a special loadout of choice. They are prepared to go to more difficult. No, we're gonna do fresh. Oh boy. So do I just pick any one of these? Slugger starts out with Slugger perk card. Plus 10% damage bonus to two-handed weapons. Inspiration per card, 5% XP when you team up with others. Action Dwellers start out with Action Dweller perk card, 15% action point regeneration. Starts out with the Gunslinger perk, grants 6% weak spot damage. First aid. Start out with first aid, Stimpaks heal. I think I'm gonna go with one of these. I'm doing Gunslinger. Player titles are available. Look at me, I'm outside. Well,
Look at you. Fresh from the can and not a speck of dirt on you. Best watch your step around here. Figured you Baltis weren't done cooking yet. Guess I was wrong. Already interrogated the last Balti to come out of that hole. Sounds like there's nothing down there for me, though. Saves me the trouble of breaking in.
Okay.
A lot more than you might expect, Balti, depending on your definition of people. Best get comfortable with the idea. There's a lot of folks out there might take advantage of your wide-eyed innocence, present company included.
Where'd you come from?
Slow down there, cowboy. Buy a fella dinner first. Let's just say I'm currently residing in Burning Springs, across the river in what used to be Ohio. Well, that's the name the locals use these days. Burnt clean away after the war. Not like here. Might have been an improvement. Or maybe it was the bombs, maybe something else. Nothing but rock, sand, and poison dust now. An opportunity, if you got the stones for it. Got a half-assed town out there, though. Highway town. At least they've got a decent bar.
How do I get there?
Well, you got a map on that fancy Pip-Boy of yours? I'll point it out. If you're inclined, there's a bridge out by Point Pleasant. Might want to get your feet under you first. Folks out that way tend to shoot first and forget about questions. Do what you want, 'cause I ain't your daddy.
Okay. Had some other questions.
But make it quick. I'm getting bored fast.
You killed this guy?
Well, he was dead the moment they put a bounty on this sorry ass. This just happens to be where we concluded our business. Bingo! Got it in one. Run a little business out in Burning Springs from a saloon called The Last Resort. I farm some of it out to independent operators. I keep the fun ones for myself. Probably best you worry about yourself for now. Well, this kind of work isn't for lost little lambs like you. Of course, if that changes, or if you just have a death wish, come look me up sometime.
What did they do?
Hell if I know. So long as the caps from the bounty end up in my pocket to pay for the chems in my lungs, I don't much care what they did. But make it quick. I'm getting bored fast. Ha! Guess they don't have manners in that vault of yours. Well, I'll give you a pass on that this one time, seeing as how you just stepped foot in the wasteland a minute ago. Same thing that'll happen to your face. You stay out here long enough. Ain't the only one, neither. Best get used to the sight.
Tell me about the area.
Picking. Plenty of locals around here to talk you off, I'm sure. I couldn't agree more. If you get out to Burning Springs, see me at the Last Resort Saloon. Might be there's work for you.
Okay. Okay. How do I jump? Why? Nothing in them there boxes. Actually, what the hell am I supposed to do? Speak to Lane. Oh, okay. So, what the hell am I supposed to do? Oh. A robot named Pennington is waiting outside of 76. It might know where the Overseer went. The Wayward opening soon. Food, drinks, rooms. Okay. Anglers wanted. No experience required, just a strong arm, a willing mind, and some entrepreneurial spirit. Come find us at Fisherman's Rest in the Maya. Ooh. Thank you.
Oh, sir. Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Okay.
Only
idea?
that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me.
You sound like you think they're up to something.
I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth.
What's been going on out here?
Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to?
Have you seen the Overseer?
Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right.
To be on my way.
Do be careful out there, sir.
Will do.
Got to be a way in there. Maybe... Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there!
What's up?
Whoa, whoa. Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
Door's sealed tight. No one's getting in.
God damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar
Oh.
down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, That's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
The big one? What are you talking about?
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
There's a treasure out here?
Well, yeah. There was this big broadcast, but shouldn't you know it was in there?
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
You wouldn't have a spare weapon, would you?
They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed. Here.
Thank you. What can you tell me about this treasure?
Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them.
What can you tell me about the area?
About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire.
What's the world like out there?
We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been.
Did you see another vault dweller go by? Overseer.
If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point.
Well, I better get going.
Watch yourself out there.
Thanks. Damn. The other one go. There he is. This. But oh.
If we could expand our area all the way out here, the Raiders don't have a chance. Ah, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Well, don't mind me just stealing your things. I need to look at talk is on. What is push to talk? Right. Okay, let's see the internet. Fallout 76 push. Right. Okay, what is it if I don't have a control? What the fuck? Okay, does this work? Hello? Hello, hello? No. Doesn't seem to. A little pond.
Oh, nice. I just saw a lightning bug over there. Cheers, friend. Oh, I'll take another. Maybe just one more whiskey.
Thank you. Are these bees? Yes. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing's happening. What? Damn. Neat. Take some of these little planties. No one minds, right? Everything's fine. Oh, scarecrow. Ooh. Miscellaneous quest. What? Right. Ooh. He's a cow. Stop, bro. Bessie. Don't let the cows out. Only you and your teammate can be in this interior. Friends and strangers can't join you. Make important story choices that have large consequences. Progress is saved less frequency in a solo interior. Be sure your quests have been checkpointed before leaving. Oh.
Lady, I will paint the wall.
Honey, you picked the wrong time to get it.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you? Like hell you are, bucko.
He's with us! Told you it was gonna end badly. Now I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
Old person.
Huh. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Oh, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
What was that all about? He said something about a treasure?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fella named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business.
You looking for help dealing with these thugs?
Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See? That boy you put down. He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
By God, dingly dangle doodly, I think I'll help.
That's what I was hoping. So, the details. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Mail invitations, maybe? That's what my mom did for my birthday parties. Don't give me those either.
Darling. See, as fine as that idea is, you know, I was thinking we could take a different tack. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
Sure. I know how to build structures. Schematics?
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Let's do this.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. Oh, and on the topic of leaders, you know, one of my people found this tape in the camp across the way, recorded by one overseer of Vault 76. It's a little out of date at this point, but it seems it might have been left for someone from her vault. Maybe it was waiting for you? Sounds like she set the camp up so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a little refresher.
Okay. Whoops. Where? Ah. Meow, who's meowing?
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but... mutated animals? Haywire bots? No people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault-Tec was prepared. You see this? The cooking station? The stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Ooh. Okay. Strength is a measure of your raw physical power. It affects how much you can carry and the damage of all melee. Perception affects the awareness of nearby enemies, your awareness of nearby enemies, your ability to detect stealthy movement, and your weapon accuracy and VATS. Additionally, having 5 perception allows you to target enemy limbs and VATS, and 10 perception informs you of enemy resistances. Endurance, the measure of overall physical fitness. It affects your total health, action point drain from sprinting, and your resistance to disease. Charisma affects your ability to lead and help others. It allows you to share higher point per... Whoa. It also affects your rewards from group quests. Intelligence is a measure of overall mental acuity, affects ability to hack terminals, condition and durability of crafted items, experience gained and returns from scrapping. Agility is the measure of overall fitness, affects the number of action points in VATS and your ability to sneak. Luck, measure of your general good fortune. It affects recharge rate of critical hits, as well as condition and durability of items that you can loot. I think I'm going to go with the intelligence. Ooh. Stim packs restore more HP based on your... Ow, there's so many more cards for... Now, going. Oh. Let's go with this guy. Best on deck. Jodie Foster. Right. Okay, let's look in our thing. So first contact, that's 100 for hire. Let's just focus on first contact. Oh, actually. Well, how do I do the camp? Oh. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Um... How do I place a camp? Oh, that's how. Oh boy. Oops. Going to investigate the body. Investigating the body. Messed up tent. Maths? Oh, and a whole periodic table. Old possum. Gigarets. Ooh. Distract him, stash the rest of the supplies, jump in the other crate, pray to God I survive, find anyone from 76, kill Zax. Need more materials to keep building in the shelter? Wood, steel, screws, gears, copper. Oh, what? Vault 51. Oh, no. Okay. What next? Right. Gonna pick flowers. Oops. Oh my god. Right. All right, we did those two miscellaneous. Oh, hello, thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Jump, jump, jump. Jangling. Ooh. That's mine now. Do 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 do. What? What a jerk. Where the hell did the other one die? There he is. Oh. Oh. Let's make some corn soup. Good lord, how far am I going anyway? So that's pretty far away. But I did place my camp. Yum. Oh. Okay. Random silver pocket watch added. Why not? Ooh, guns. Oh. I do not own these yet, huh? Well. Don't have the plans. Okay. Oh, I definitely placed my own camp, though. Why is this? Well? I guess that's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Oops. All right, well, I'm going to call it there for a little bit. Going to take a little break and come back. I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.